Yo, what up, guys? What up, boys? Oh man, it's been a minute, but hope you guys are doing good right now. Let me check what time it is. It's 3:15 right now, and I really just wanted to make this video. It's just of a little update on what's been going on. So as I said in the last video, I started my AI agency, just selling receptionists and just AI systems and things. And if I'm going to be completely honest with myself, because I said since since day one that I'm gonna be honest with you guys and authentic, I have literally made zero progress. I've not gotten a client, I've not signed a client, and I have not made any money yet with this business. And I've been trying like so hard. I've been working so hard, cold calling every single day, cold outreach every single day, posting videos every day, just putting so much effort, working on new things, just learning as much as possible, was working every single day just for no results. Now, is this a video of me saying that I'm gonna give up? No. Heck no. Heck no. I'm not gonna give up, bro. I'm not gonna give up. You guys are probably thinking I was gonna give up or something, or say that I'm done with business, that nothing's working, so that means I'm just going to stop working. No, 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 no. Giving up isn't in my vocabulary. Bro, giving up is not in my mind, bro. It's not. Now, was I going through a state where I was like down and I was just like, dang, I'm not making any progress. And no matter how hard I was trying, no matter how much work I was putting in, I was just not seeing anything. Yes, those thoughts were coming to me. Yes, the down feeling, it was coming to me. But in the end of the day, I understand that every person who was building their business, even the billionaires, all had to go through a stage where they were working their butts off and they were seeing no progress. Even some were seeing negative progress. Even some were seeing days where they were going back in progress. Right? Now, I watched a video from someone and he said, yeah, we could go through test days, but can you get through a test phase? Can you go through the moments where every day it feels like crap? All right? And there's going to be phases in life. There's going to be times in life where you feel like you're not making any progress no matter how hard you try. But that is literally what differentiates yourself from the regular people to the people who are chasing their goals, to the people who have real passions in this life, for the people who want better for themselves, for the people who want to reach exponential heights in their life. That's the difference. Are you going to coward and roll up into a freaking ball and just be in your bed covered in your blanket watching Netflix and be like, dang, business wasn't for me, dang, this thing wasn't for me, that thing wasn't for me, so I'm just going to quit, I'm just going to conform, I'm just going to go back to college, I'm just going to do the same dang thing, I'm just going to go back to the way I was before, I'm just going to go back to the same habits, the same routine before. Because this didn't work out for me. So I'm just going to go back to my old life. Is that who you really want to be? Or are you going to be like, dang, I'm not seeing any progress. but I am going to keep on going. Even if it takes me a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 freaking years until I start seeing progress. I'm going to continue to do it. One thing that January taught me was that I need to detach myself from the goal and just focus on the work. I felt like in January, I was focusing too much on the goal. I was focusing too much on trying to make money. I was focusing on so much on trying to do all those things, right? Instead of just focusing on work. Now, I'm not saying that I wasn't doing the work. But what I'm saying is that I should have focused more on just getting it done rather than attaching a time frame on when I wanted to see these results. I should have just detached myself and been like, yo, no matter how long it takes, just keep on doing it. Just keep on doing it. And that's the mindset I'm carrying into this month, into next month, into the next month, into this whole year, and into my whole life. To stop just detach myself away from the goal and to just immerse myself into the work. Right? Now, if I don't see any progress in February, I'm not going to let that knock me off track. If I don't see any progress in March, I'm not going to let that knock me off track. Because I know that I'm building something big, and no matter how long it takes, I just need to keep on going. You know, in order to receive a breakthrough in your life, you have to go through a period of breaking. That means breaking away old habits, breaking away old thoughts, breaking yourself, breaking the old mentality. Breaking the thoughts of, wanting it now. Breaking yourself literally so much support. Oh, man. Just breaking yourself in general, man. Doing the work when you don't feel like it. Doing the work even when you see no results. Doing the work even when everyone else around you saying that it's not going to work. Right? And I literally have nothing else. Like, if I gave up at business as a whole, where would I go back to? College? I already told myself I wasn't going to go to college. So I'm going to break that promise to myself? Like, imagine I quit right now, right? Imagine I quit. And I was just like, I'm done with business. I'm just going to go to college and just mess around and get a degree and play it safe for the rest of my life. I would be sitting in that college room on the desk, and I would be regretting that decision. No matter how much I would try to mask it, no matter how much I would try to deceive myself, I would literally not be able to live with myself and making that decision, because I know that, dang, this wasn't really meant for me. This college life wasn't meant for me, but I chose to conform. I chose to go back. I chose to give up because I thought it was too hard. And now I broke that promise within myself. I would live with that regret. That regret would be living within me for the rest of my freaking life, and I would hate it. I would hate it. because I know that wasn't what was meant for me. But I chose to play it safe. Chose to play it safe. So I'm telling you right now that as this video is also for me as well, but if you are going through a period of time right now, if you are going through a phase, if you are going through a season to where you are trying so hard and you're not seeing any progress, and you're just like, oh, but I need to see progress by this time. I need to do it by this time. Detach yourself away from the goal. It's like I almost forgot about that, because it was the same thing I did to get a car. I was fantasizing about having a car and stuff like that, right? And I'm not saying this as if my car is anything crazy. It's not. But I was so infatuated with having a car and thinking about it. But the more that I thought about it, the more I was pulling myself away. The more I was setting myself back, until I was just like, no, let me just focus on the inputs that can get me there. Was when I was able to get it. And it's the same principle I'm going to carry myself with throughout the rest of my life. That if you want this thing so bad, thinking about it isn't going to get you there. Over infatuating the thought of having it isn't going to get you there. Thinking about driving the Lambo or living in the penthouse isn't going to get you there. Thinking about the output is not going to get you there. The only way you can get to the output is if you do the inputs. So as much as I want to hit like 10, 20, 30, 50, $100,000 months in my life, thinking about the goal isn't going to get me there. Doing the things that can get me there is what's going to get me there. Doing the inputs is what's going to get me there. Doing the work is what's going to get me there. Putting in the effort and showing up consistently every single day is what's going to get me there. Not thinking about it. Not talking about it. Doing the work that's required is what's going to get me there. Doing the work is what is going to get me there. The only thing in between you and your goals is the work. It's the work. Same thing for me. It's the only thing that's between me and my goals is the work I need to put in. I'm not going to give up. I can't give up. Like, I literally cannot give up. I can't. Because what am I going to go back to? College isn't an option. Trade school isn't an option. None of those things are an option. I've completely erased those options from my life. So what is there really for me? I just have to keep on going. I just have to keep on putting my head down and doing the work that is required every single day. And no matter what, the results are going to show. No matter how long it takes, the results are going to show. Because if you consistently put in 100% effort every single day, there's no way you won't see results. There's no way. Not gonna give up, guys. And I don't want you guys to give up either. It seems hard right now. Yes, it seems hard. You may be thinking to yourself, why do I keep on waking up and doing the same thing every single day just to see no result? It's hard. They never said it was going to be easy. No one said it was going to be easy. But the thing is that it's required for us to go through these moments, because these moments weed out the people who say they want it but they really don't, and the people who do want it. So you just have to want it more. You just have to want it more. You have to want it so bad. So that's why I'm not going to give up. Because I know that people in this period of time, when they're doing so much and they don't see any progress, they just give up. They just give up. But I'm not. I'm not going to give up on business. I'm not going to give up on this. I can't give up on it. I can't. I've made that promise to myself already. I love you guys. And whatever you guys are working on right now, and you're not seeing any results within it, I want you to come back to this video every time you are having this feeling, the feeling of giving up, the feeling of, dang, why am I even still doing this? I want you to come back to this video as a reminder to just simply keep going, and detach yourself from the goal and just focus on the inputs. Because I'm not going to give up. I don't want you guys to give up either. Have a why. Remind yourself why you're doing it. I remind myself every single day why I'm doing this. And your why has to be something bigger than just money. Because if the people who gave up, their only why was to be a millionaire and drive a Lambo, that's not a big enough why. It's not a big enough why. There has to be something bigger than just the money. Bigger than just you. Do it because of your family. Do it because you want to see a change in your you want to be the change in your generation. So that when your kids look at you, they're inspired and that they want to do the same thing as you. And continue to carry on what you've taught them into further generations. Do it because you want to have more time with your family. You have to find a why that's bigger than just the money. So keep going, guys. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't break the promises that you made to yourself. That's all I got. You guys have a good one.